This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
And welcome in, everybody, to your favorite, my favorite, as we're getting shares ready. It's Bad Karma Wrestling. It's BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub. Yes, sir. It is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestling show live here from Illinois Media School. No gimmicks Nick Johnston right here. My tag team partner to my right, bang, Double D. David Dykstra, how we doing today, David?
What's going on, people?
Ooh, yeah. We're ready to rock and roll. We have tons of stuff to recap, obviously. WrestleDream was fun. It was a little bit of a dream. Not a snooze fest. It was good. It was fun.
It was all right.
Oh, it was good.
It was all right.
We got plenty of controversy from it, of course.
Yeah,
The fish tank. They got a couple other things. Devon Dudley had a little talk with TK. We'll get to that. We have, oh, man, the injury bug is riddled throughout everywhere, as it always is, but hitting WWE pretty bad. We also got some, man, dislikes galore on some YouTube videos. We'll get
You'll
to
have
that.
from time to time.
And Andrade, ready to come back again to the WWE? I don't know. I don't know where this guy's going. It's all right. That's okay. And, of course, our best of the week / we're going to have some fun in Scotty's world. We're doing our top 5 most overrated wrestlers of all time, according to us.
Teams, singles, yeah.
Yeah, everything in between. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and hit through this from top to bottom. Let's go ahead and do it, folks. WrestleDream from St. Louis, Missouri, capped off this past weekend. Fantastic, in my opinion. Some interesting things to get to, of course. The opener. Well, there was the brawl out, or the pre-show to start off, but the opener had Jet Speed already in the ring and FTR in the middle of their match. Pyro goes off, way to get it started. How did we feel about starting the show with a pre-show match and opened with it mid-match?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Made me have to go back and watch the tailgate brawl.
Wow, maybe that was a strategy there. That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty good idea of maybe why that happened. But I like that what Tony Schiavone said. All of what it was. He goes, man, it was pretty cool. Never did I think this would ever happen. So actually, I don't know. Like I said, for all those that were complaining,
it was an interesting little side note.
Would I do it every single time? No, obviously not. That was fun. That was special. That was something cool that, hey, FTR probably threw it out there, or Jets. Doesn't matter who did it. I thought that was really cool. Nice little start to the show. And exactly right. You're like, wow, maybe I should go back and watch the pre-show. Wow, that was pretty cool. Oh, there's more people beyond Jet Speed and FTR. Maybe I'll take that extra hour and watch that. Oh, man, who'd have thunk it? Nice job there, TK. Continuing on, Jamie Hayter defeated Thekla in a singles competition. It was introduced. That was the official first match on the card. Everyone was banned from ringside, so no. What are they called? The Sin Sisters. No Julia Hart. No Sky Blue, and then of course everybody else that Jamie Hayter kind of associates with herself. So, any thoughts on Jamie Hayter taking down Thekla in this opening contest?
Thekla needs to slow down.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Slow, just like breathe. Let the match progress.
And if I'm wrong, if I could be mistaken, was this not her first main card pay-per-view in AEW, or just like
pay-per-view? I think she was in. Was she not in the 4-way?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, she okay.
But once again,
but you
that's
definitely
a
onto
spots
something.
match. This was her first singles.
Yeah, definitely onto something. I think you got something right there. Yeah, slow it down. That's advice you can give to any wrestler at any time. Whenever they're just hyped up and don't want to get overblown, just slow it down. And when think you're slowing it down, go even slower. That was the advice that I've heard a long time ago. Obviously, not a wrestler in the slightest, but I've heard that from time to time. So, very interesting. We'll kind of see how that storyline progresses. I think it did dive in a little bit into maybe it'll kind of it'll infiltrate its way into the AEW Women's Tag Team Titles tournament. We'll see how that kind of plays out as well. So, like I said, I thought they were going to give maybe a head start with Thekla. Kind of give her more of a boost in this, but it could still happen later on down the line, just to give her some momentum. But it is what it is. They still have a star in Jamie Hayter, nevertheless. Continuing on, the $500,000 match for $500K, the Young Bucks taking on Jurassic Express. This is Jurassic Express's second tag team match since 2022. Damn, this was fantastic. And again, one of those things where you can attest to it and maybe say maybe it's because the Young Bucks were in there. but this was some of the best movement, maybe the best match that Luchasaurus has been a part of in quite some time. It's one of those things where, when you give them the right dance partner, do they do well?
I think Luchasaurus, we've forgotten how good Luchasaurus was when he first came into AEW. I think that's part of it because he's been playing the big guy.
Kill switch as of late.
I beat down smaller kind of guy with all that going on. So to see Luchasaurus doing his thing is a lot better than seeing Kill Switch do his thing.
That's fair. A little bit, yeah, we kind of forgot how unique his style is, the dinosaur style. And then again, I just got to agree with something else I've heard, obviously Jungle Boy or Jungle Perry, Jungle Jack, just works better as a face. It's tough. Tried with the heel gimmick, didn't get over. Probably he's better suited as a face, at least for now. So that was fine. Again, was it anything crazy and special? Not necessarily, but it was just another good match, another great match in the Young Bucks belt. And again, just really cherish those Young Buck matches. I don't know how many more we're gonna get, in all honesty. So, like I said, it's one of those things where you got that talent raises other talent. So I thought it was a good match, and then we'll see as more money is gonna get thrown their way potentially. It's going to be Young Bucks and FTR taking on, oh my God. They'll be on Collision on Saturday, so that'll be good. Jet Speed and, I'm blanking. Oh, Jurassic Express.
I was about to say.
That only makes sense.
Express.
That only makes sense. All righty.
That's a New Japan card right there.
I know.
Where you
That's
take
awesome.
the four teams that face all each other.
Oh, yeah.
That's totally a New Japan move.
Well, speaking of multi-man matches, we got the Hurt Syndicate taking on Ricochet and the GOA. This was for the number one contenders for the trios titles. Again, nothing too crazy here. Hurt Syndicate take down Ricochet and GOA. You have any takeaways?
Nah.
Yeah, like I said. Kind of run of the mill, nothing too special. Just glad that Hurt Syndicate got another dub, and I think that again retaining that TNT title. I mean, again, just another solid match.
Yeah.
Another solid match.
Briscoe proving once again that he's probably one of the best workers in AEW.
Yes, workhorse beyond without a doubt. That definitely, again, just take the time to watch that one. For the women's title, Chris Statlander retaining against Toni Storm. How do we feel on this? This is your gal taking the loss here.
Well, I now that you know exactly where they're going with Toni right now, after the backstage interview, I like it.
Yeah.
Because you now bring prestige to another belt that you just introduced.
Yeah.
If they end up winning it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Talking about the tag titles, of course?
Yeah.
Yes.
With Mina.
And I'm really liking how this is kind of shaping up. We see, oh my goodness, I'm always blanking on names when it comes to the showtime. Mercedes Moné and then
Stat?
No. Ember Moon's what's her character in AEW's name?
Ember Moon's character?
Yeah.
Oh God, you're gonna make me.
Athena, thank you.
Yeah.
Athena and Mercedes Moné going to be tagging it up in that tag team tournament, maybe potentially adding another belt. Speaking of, well, like I said, I without a doubt, again, solid match. Just one of those workhorse matches for sure. Again, just another great one for Statlander and Toni. But that bled into the next one, Mercedes, not giving any time for Statlander to celebrate, as she's going to come out and try and win another title belt, which I liked how they did this. Apparently the report was they kind of left her off the card, or kind of question of what her mystery opponent it was, because they didn't want to give up that she was going to drop a title to Personifi and one of the other lower brands. So yeah, like I said, good move. Again, match itself was fine, no problem there. Again, Mina gets a huge pop, losing the interim world title. So yeah, again, and add another belt. Mercedes Moné doing more for the indies than WWE ID has done in any sort of way. I'm saying this 100%, not even joking. Putting those belts on AEW TV has done more for any indie than WWE ID has done. Plain and simple. Fight me over it. Try. You can't. Go ahead.
Nick, she's got 12 belts. How many can you name me in a minute?
The Hog title. She's got like 3 or 4 New Japan titles.
I need the names of it.
Don't matter.
No,
Doesn't
I need
matter.
The names of it.
Okay.
I got you a minute. You got a minute.
I'm not going to do it. I don't care.
So it's tough to say that though because you can't even name the belts.
Okay, well you can go ahead and just look at it.
I don't know. I don't know.
You can look at it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple.
I don't know about. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck.
All right.
Anything on the match, or then you're probably just gonna hate on it because again she changed companies and that's why.
No, it's not because I didn't like her in WWE, dude. She's a trash freaking wrestler.
That's outrageous. That's outrageous. That's just plain just.
Whose only reason that she became a star is because she's Snoop Dogg's niece.
That's not even close.
Let's go.
We didn't even know she was Snoop Dogg's cousin until like what 7-8 years into her career. So swing and a miss. For the tag titles, we got Brodito and Okada and Takeshita. Obviously, Brodito retains, but that is not the biggest story from this one, folks. It is what I made mention to what was going to happen. Okada hits Takeshita with the Rainmaker. Okada is not at all. Oh no! I didn't mean to. Oh no! Yeah, did the whole bit there, kind of what we saw, and of course. To end Dynamite, Takeshita comes out after Okada beats Bandito and retains the Global Championship or the Continental Championship. But yeah, this is going to be shaping up exactly that for Okada and Takeshita. I think that's the biggest takeaway from this tag match. Wrestle what?
Think that happens in Wrestle Kingdom?
No, that's got to happen under AEW's umbrella. 2 AEW guys.
You'd think. But
yeah, that would just make no sense.
Hey, you can say it makes no sense. I
They're
don't know.
not going to get the first one. They'll get a to catch. They probably wouldn't even do that because again, they're both under AEW contract. It wouldn't make sense to send them both over there.
A lot of belts going to guys that don't belong in the organizations lately.
How so?
New Japan's world champ is who?
I don't know.
Takeshita.
Oh, okay. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
It's IWGP. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He beat Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
I just
Well, if it's for the New Japan title, then that would
Mega.
make sense.
mega AAA titles on Dom. I mean, like, there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Weird indeed.
5 years ago, none of this had happened. None of it.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. But continuing on for the AEW World Heavyweight title, Adam Hangman Page retains against Samoa Joe. And, of course, at the very end, we see the Ops come out. Look like we're raising hands and celebrating, but then I'll attack Adam Hangman Page.
This was weird. It was a weird match.
Okay.
It's slow.
Yeah.
Methodical.
That was kind of my...
Which, I mean, it is Samoa Joe, so I kind of get it.
I think it's definitely different when all those fast-paced matches happen right in front of you, and then something like that happens.
Yeah. Can I just say I can't wait to see the wrestler as a heel.
Ooh, yeah. Shibata's awesome.
Shibata is a heel I'm ready for.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if he does the whole phone thing again.
Oh, yeah. Still does it, but just menacingly somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is shaping up to pretty decent. Again, one of those where Hangman's not going to drop the title, but he's still going to be a nuisance to Hangman for some time. So I like that, of course. And then you get the news of Samoa Joe as soon as that AEW contract, he's probably going to be done in the ring. So it's just like you got to again one of those things. Just keep cherishing any moment you have with Samoa Joe at this point. So pretty good. And then shout out to that to that promo he cut in San Antonio. It's like, shout out to all these big old women in San Antonio keeping Powerhouse Hobbs busy. Yeah, he did the Barkley bit. He did the Charles Barkley bit on him.
So gnarly.
Oh, yeah. And finally, folks, to wrap it all up, it was a long night. to the point where I believe that Tony Khan had to purchase 30 more minutes of pay-per-view time for the I Quit match between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. We saw everything. We saw skewers going underneath fingernails. We saw, just short of fire. We've seen glass and tacks. But the fish tank was the biggest issue for some. Household item. And then
Why?
if you're really calling balls and strikes, this is what I did. Here's what I did. I simply timed every second that Darby Allin was underneath the water. 3 different dunks, a total of 20, unofficial, about 24 seconds. I think I can hold my breath for 24 seconds.
Why?
In one go.
Wait a minute. Whoa. People are having issue with that spot?
Yes.
Idiots.
Yes. One in particular
Morons.
kind of gets into one of the stories we have
I
here.
have more issues with something else in this match, but that's...
Oh, no. Who should stop this? Mothers with the remote control. This is worse than the plastic bag over the head. Kids are going to end up dead trying to do this stuff at home. You want to know what mothers should do is if they don't see something, if they don't like a program, they change it. They monitor what their children are watching. Or the fact that it was also almost midnight Central Standard Time. Most of these children should be in bed. So yes, it is the mother's, it's the parents' responsibility to monitor what their children are watching. As the father that's on this panel, go ahead.
Teacher?
Yeah.
We really going to rehash the whole, this is a travesty, this shouldn't be on television, ECW BS that we had to go through in 90s?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Have enough common sense.
Yeah.
To not try and dunk your brother or sister's head in a fish tank.
Yeah.
And guess what? It made for a really cool ka-ting when Sting hit it. So I'm good with it.
Yeah. That whole spot there, of course. Amanda Huber, the widow of oh my goodness, Brody Lee, or
Brody King?
Brody
Brody Lee.
Yes, Brody Lee. Went ahead and respond to it with this exact tweet. Basically what I just reiterated, I kind of paraphrased her earlier. Want to know what my kids, because I have kids, were doing at midnight last night? Sleeping. Want to know why? Because they're kids. My wrestling loving kids. Yes, okay, there we go. Want to know what they weren't watching? A match between 2 performers who are known to be taking things to an extreme. Want to know why? Because it's my responsibility as a parent to know what they're consuming. It's cool though. I'll let them watch some old TNA stuff and they can learn how to choke each other out with a belt, since that's cool because cheeks checks notes. Tits look great. That's her tweet right there. That's her tweet right there. Great point out. And exactly that. Where Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer pointed out the simple fact that more children have gotten killed and paralyzed doing power bombs, DDTs, and body slams to each other. They're not going off the top rope and throwing each other through tacks and throwing Molotov cocktails at each other. It's just not happening. Simple as that. So some speculated that it was some, I don't know, maybe WWE paying her in some sort of way. I don't think that's the case. That's pretty tinfoil hat. You got fired from the company, so now you got to talk crap. Again, I think if anything, the skewer spot underneath the nail, that was probably more gruesome than holding Darby Allin's head for 8 seconds in a glass fishbowl tank. Yeah, that's about it there. But obviously to wrap up the match itself, that spot happens. Who's looking out for Darby? None other than it's Sting. Yes, old man Sting comes on out. I love it too. I love the look. Love the look. It's pretty cool. I like how it is. Yeah. It's a new style. It's a new Sting. Comes out, breaks the bat. He's able to. Did he lay down a scorpion death drop? I'm trying to remember.
I believe he did.
Well, if it wasn't him, it was definitely Darby.
I believe he did No, I don't think he.
Well, he definitely said he was bat. It was batter up for sure. He was hitting Claudio.
Mox, hit Claudio. And
hit Pac.
And hit Pac.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think he did any drops.
Okay. Good. Don't need him getting hurt in any sort of way. Don't need him getting need to be cleared. But yes, then the kind of like the passing of the guard, giving him the bat to Darby. What did you like that as like the
It's
passing?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Still trash.
Who's trash?
The ending.
Which was just
Trash.
it's tapping out to the
I quit in like 2 seconds.
yeah. Again, it was
Trash.
sped up. Again, I believe they went way over. TK had to buy an extra 30, and it was a hard out.
You're a multi-billionaire, dude.
Pay-per-views.
Pay for more.
Pay-per-view time is expensive.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Above average show the entire time, and then you end it like that? Trash. Because that's all people are left with. Unfortunately.
I don't know. It was
It was a bad end.
ending with a submission. My only downfall
I have no problem
was
with that.
not audibly hearing the "I quit" part. That's what I was waiting
That too.
for. That's what I wanted above all else. I could care how he quit. It was fine. The Scorpion Deathlock is supposed to be a finisher that not a lot of people get out of. So I guess that's kind of why.
Struggle for a little bit though. Literally was on for 2 seconds. Two seconds.
I think they were strapped for time.
I understand that aspect of it. Hey, here's a thought: time manage.
Sure. It was, yeah.
Just put it out there.
Yeah.
That is your main event. There should be nothing that poo-poos on that at all.
Fair.
And to have that finish was a travesty.
Yeah. It's definitely not the worst in all of history. But yes,
oh no, I
definitely
can
not.
think of many more, but
Oh yeah,
it
no,
was bad.
I'm sure
It was
WWE
bad finish.
AI bots can help us recreate some better endings for some. But again, I wasn't insulted. I thought that was fine. I thought it was fine. Again, was it the most exciting compared to anything else we got? I was expecting Jon Moxley to be set on fire, someone to basically just become short of death. But I get it. Yeah.
Renee Paquette probably vetoed that son-bitch.
Yeah. And of course, my favorite was the Wrestle Oops account putting up when they always do. They're like, yeah, TK went through 10 different endings, 7 of which Darby Allin actually died. So he put a kibosh on all those.
To me,
there you are. Overall thoughts.
That tank spot too, by the way, wouldn't it have been better if he had him in like a pile driver position and then just kind of lowered him in? And then picked him up. I didn't like it. Just looked awkward because you had to like finagle his chest up onto the. You know what I'm saying? That to me just looked awkward.
I mean, sure. Again, a fish tank in the ring is going to look awkward to begin with. So
What are you talking about? That's an everyday occurrence, baby.
What? Okay. Yeah.
See, now you're thinking. Has some piranhas in there.
And there has been that did resurface,
match.
yeah. That in like old All Japan or New Japan, there was a piranha match.
FMW.
Yeah, but again, when you watch that clip, that wasn't all too exciting really either, because you just kind of see him kind of head above the water, and that's about it. So we'll see. So yeah, those were some of the bigger takeaways. Obviously, the outrage of the main event trickling in by Sarah Stocks afterward. But again, that's just the classic. Would someone think of the children? Yeah, they are. They definitely are. It's just probably you aren't. I don't think you care. So yeah, just putting out just fake outrage. But continuing on, something that popped up earlier this week, Tony Khan made a little comparison, proclaiming that Jon Moxley is the Harley Race of AEW. Was I just a fair? I don't know what I'll try and pull up maybe the exact quote, but yeah, sure enough, in the way that he was a workhorse, he kind of carried the company in every sort of way. I think that was probably the reason why he mentioned it. Is this a fair comparison?
No.
Okay, why not?
Jon Moxley should never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, be compared to Harley Race.
How so?
How so? Harley Race is one of the greatest world champions of all time. All time. He's definitely top 10. I may sniff top 5 all-time NWA? Hey, I'm sorry. There's no. Plus the fact, Harley Race was a bad mother outside the ring too. John Moxley can't win a jiu-jitsu tournament.
Okay.
No, listen. I get the workhorse aspect of it, but there are bigger, better workhorses out there, and I don't even. Do you think he carries AEW?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he does. If it's not him, it's Omega and the Bucks. I mean, truthfully, Jericho had his hand in it as well, but really, it was that big pop. We forget how big of a pop it was when Mox showed up on that Dynamite in 2019.
It was a good pop.
Like it very much. He was.
What have you done for me?
He's
lately?
very much. I would. He's kind of the George Washington in my mind. What?
I am very. I wasn't a fan of him. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan of him in WWE. Still not a fan of him in AEW. It's just one of those things. I don't like his stuff. It's rigid.
But what again? I'm just gonna kind of trickle into my overrated line of thinking later on. But if you really go back and watch a Harley Race match, what sticks out to you?
Different time, different era.
What sticks out? You can't rely on that argument.
15,
we can't do that.
Yeah,
we can't do that.
I can.
Because
I'll do it all day, every day.
If it looks like crap and it's just a bunch of holds and a bunch of arm drags, and sure he's bleeding buckets and everything which
was
way.
Back in the day.
Yeah, sure.
10-minute
Is that
arm
exciting
bars.
now? No, it doesn't hold up. That crap doesn't hold up. So I think it's a fair comparison. I think it's a very fair comparison.
For you.
Sure, yeah, but I mean, it's just like one of those things. Like after we look at the iPhone, do we want to go back to the old rotary phone? I don't know. I really don't know.
Back in the day.
I don't know. Again, I saw more of the side of workhorse, carrying the company on your back and every which way. Basically hasn't said no to anything. Constant professional. Yeah.
Oh.
What's a better faction right now than the Death Riders?
If you're putting Death Riders, God.
What's a better faction than the Death Riders right now?
There
Claudio
are no
Pack?
good factions right now. That's
Then
the
therefore
problem.
they are the best.
No, if they're all crap. Scotty, shut the fuck up. You're not even on the fucking stage. Shut up. Jesus Christ. You've been a wrestling fan for a year. Maybe 2.
Okay, you can still have an opinion. It's still like it's just if you watch it with your eyes, like I don't know faction wise. Again, it's better than the Wyatt Six. It's better than whatever the hell that the Fatu then they're all part of. It's it's what the best thing that's going on right now, faction wise.
Is it?
You haven't named a better faction. You've yet to name
family.
even one. Who?
Don Callis family.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's all one the same.
No, it's not all one and the same. You're saying that Death Riders are the best faction.
you were harboring that they're too big, so I don't know. You got to pick
They
one.
are too big. They're like the NWO of the 21st century. But I mean, if I'm going to pick a faction,
they're actually
that
likable. These aren't drug addicts. There aren't a bunch of guys that are holding others back. Constantly don't have shovels in their hands, burying everybody right in front of them. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get to that overrated list very soon. But of course, my only thing on this one was that loser Ace Steel had to open his mouth and talk about this for sure. So not even going to get to it. Maybe draw some money first. Yeah, that was my thing. If I gave you a pen and paper, you couldn't even draw money there. So it's not going to happen for you, Ace. So shut up. On to the next one really quick. Again, just kind of a check-in on Jericho. I don't know if you really had anything from the last time we talked about it. More inklings of where does he go? Where does he stay? Do you think he's trying to go play both sides so he can raise his price?
Who cares?
Okay. Well, apparently the internet does. Everyone that's kind of clamoring over this does. So
who cares? if he comes back to the WWE, he's going to get pushed right to the top, of course.
Well, for 3 months, and then he'll have a match with Grayson Waller.
And then if he stays with AEW, how the hell are they going to use him? Is he going to reform a faction? Is he going to create a new faction? Is he going to reinvent himself again? It's whichever one it is, it's probably his last hurrah.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Again, if it's staying in AEW, it's probably one last hoorah for the title, and then give it to someone on the way out. And then if it's WWE,
I don't even think they want to put the AEW title on.
I guess I'm not guaranteeing it.
He's
would
been
be
healthy for what, 6 months?
No, exactly. I'm not saying they would give it to him.
They have gotten jack squat for him to do on television.
Yeah. Been plugging away, working on that Fozzy routine, and then of course organizing the Jericho Cruise. So a lot to get to there. Finally, one last one here in the AEW side of things. Devon wanted to be a producer, was in talks with Tony Khan, but Tony Khan wanted him to be a wrestler. So I wanted to get your reaction there, and then of course Devon adding on that there was some slight talent frustration there with the idea that, you know, some people don't know who's calling the shots for sure. Younger talent doesn't really know, and older talent kind of wants, well, both of them kind of want a more direct of who's doing what and what want an answer to. They don't want, like, everyone has creative freedom type deal. So anything there, any reaction to Devon?
Devon's
talking
got
to TK?
maybe a handful of bumps left in him.
Oh, yeah.
And he might have used them all up in TNA.
Yeah, that's probably true. He's on borrowed time.
Might have used them all up in TNA. I think that's the last match you'll ever see him do.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I think he'd be he was a producer for WWE for a while. I think he would be a great producer for some organization, but you can't push him to wrestle. That's just stupid.
Yeah, I think it was definitely just
unless it's Reverend Devon.
Ooh, yeah, be a manager again.
Tell Batista he has to come back.
Exactly right. Yeah, I think it was probably a little bit of Tony Khan wanting to do some fantasy booking, just get him in there, like, you know, just have that. Being able to say the Dudleys, you know, or, you know, any Dudley wrestled in AEW, that's probably what he was going for. But yeah, I don't think there is. It hasn't really been a report after, but don't really appreciate the rumblings of him trying to toss that in. They're like, oh, you know, people are frustrated. That locker room isn't as good as everyone thinks.
It's been frustrated for the last 4 years.
Again, you hear mixed reports. I don't know who to believe.
It's been.
I'm not back there, so I have no idea.
Once again, I think the problem is Tony doesn't know the business as well as your VPs know the business. So the VPs are probably taking a little bit more of a lead role in that aspect. And to be quite honest, it might rub people the wrong way because they are still on the roster.
Yeah. It could probably be confusing when younger talent probably goes, hey, maybe I should probably go talk to the Bucks or something, like just for example.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. I got to go talk to the Bucks, and then the Bucks are like, why are you telling me?
Being
go tell
a fan
TK.
and being able to write a script are two different things.
I'm sure there's probably almost like a cycle of, you know, go talk to him. No, I don't make that decision. Go talk to him. You're like, no, go back and talk to him. You're like, I just talked to him. Like, I just asked him.
Organization.
And, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, there you go. There you have it, folks. AEW and the stories that came with it, WrestleDream, and everything else in between. Just my big takeaway is every time we sit here and we're like, oh no, an AEW pay-per-view, and then they still pretty much show up and show out. So I gotta stop. I gotta stop sitting there and be like, damn, another one, too soon, too quick. No, it's fine. And again, for all those that are sitting there looking at the Wrestle Cage or cagematch.com, and they look at all the times on it, they're like, oh, we gotta figure out these times in these matches. Oh no, there's too much wrestling on my wrestling show. Idiots. All of them. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get to more and more. We're gonna talk the WWE side of things, the dislikes, everything else in between. And we got some new soap right here on Back Home Wrestling.
Hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. The cold draft taste is second to none. Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother. Hey,
You get those reports done?
yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
That is all. Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Boss. Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired!
The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
And here we are, folks. Bad Karma Wrestling. BK Dub in the building. No gimmicks. Nick Johnson. Double D. David Dykstra in the building. Just talked AEW WrestleDream and a couple things that fell because of it. And here we are once again talking WWE. We got a little bit of, oh man, this one was tough. This one was annoying. Kind of saw it on the horizon. Didn't want to believe it, but sure enough, here we are. Seth Rollins had to vacate the WWE World Heavyweight Champion due to real injury. I believe it was the shoulder, correct?
Karma biting him in the butt.
Oh, really? Well, yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, starting off this whole feud between Punk on a gimmick on a worked injury.
No.
Ending.
I'm not even talking about that.
Oh yeah.
What did he hurt?
Oh well, first he hurt his ankle. Now he's hurt his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you take out?
Oh.
Who won his first title ever?
Finn Balor taking out Balor's.
It's Karma.
Wow.
Karma.
I'm not on that side in particular,
Karma!
but I do see again.
It wasn't Seth's fault.
Of course
I'm
not.
messing with people.
Yes.
He landed wrong. It happens. But at the same time, it's kind of.
And that was from the crossroads from the top rope. that the super duper crossroads from the top rope.
No, I heard it was from the headbutt.
Okay. Which the coast to coast headbutt, very innovative, very painful.
It is what it
would
is,
not
man.
recommend. But yes, the fallout now is, of course, Seth Rollins vacating the title. How much does this affect just the whole storyline as of right now?
You saw how it affected the storyline. They broke up the Vision so fast. That went quick.
Yeah.
But it did make a good moment on Raw in Perth. I'll say that much. Bronson Reed also joining.
You're joining
Braun
forces with Braun.
Is cool.
Are they still? They're not. So they're not called the Vision. They're in purgatory.
They're called the Revision.
The Revision.
That's what Heyman called them. And I was like, ooh, okay, I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to him. That's simple enough that I don't think AI probably even came up with that one. So that's good. That probably wasn't original. That probably wasn't. I said that probably wasn't an original thought. I said that was.
That's this whole segment.
Yeah.
Is AI generated.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, this is some are throwing it out there. Does this open the door for no longer the fashionista Seth Rollins? Do we get the architect Seth Rollins upon the next return?
No, because Seth is a huge Jericho fan, so he'll probably reinvent himself again.
Oh, okay. That's not the worst. I'm sure that could be happening. He's just a giant eyeball. I am the entire vision.
Comes back as humble Seth. I've made mistakes.
Yeah. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Yeah, I love football. I hate football. Yeah, no, again, this is a huge blow. I can't really put it any which way. Clearly, the most red hot, if not probably the best thing that's going for WWE in my mind, was Seth Rollins in ring and on the mic. So yeah, this is a huge blow. This just sucks. What? What?
Debating that statement.
Thinking like he's the most red hot right now.
I might debate that.
I mean, in terms of you can argue, sure, LA Knight, but he's not going to get the push, and he's gone. That's done. That's dead. That thing's done. Cena, I'll give you Cena.
Dare I say, Drew McIntyre and Fatu.
Well, Fatu, that's completely done now.
Yeah.
Considering Fatu's on the shelf.
Sucks to lose your teeth.
Is that what it was? He's losing his teeth?
You didn't see his teeth pop out, his grill pop out of his mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, when we did go over it at the time, there was just a non-contact injury or something like that. So
well, it probably has something.
Just short of that. Just short of being described as that.
His teeth popped out there. Yeah, it was not. His grill did. I don't know if his teeth actually did.
Yeah.
It might be a Cesaro kind of thing, where he
lost the tooth
right into. No. Cesaro's teeth got pushed up into his.
Oh yeah, that one was gnarly.
That's why he still wears the mouthpiece.
Yeah, that one was gnarly.
So
from what I heard, Jacob Fatu had like surgery and it just went wrong and it's like been bothering him for a while. That's what I heard.
Okay.
All I know is he got, and then all I saw was his grill on the ground.
Oh jeez. So. Okay. Well, hopefully a lot of people are getting better because I mean we'll bring up this one right now just because we're in the injury bug. Area. Sol Ruca also addressed her unforeseen circumstances that led to her injury, and apparently there's no timetable. So
I don't know where it happened in the match, though. That's the whole problem. I saw that.
Gotcha. So
she landed.
She
landed it, but she landed it kind of awkwardly.
And then in the ring, she has her knee brace on. So is it something to do with her leg?
It's got to be her knee.
Okay. And again, no timetable. I simply ask, one, how does this something or nothing for NXT, and then two, how does that affect her going forward as the high flyer?
It's absolutely something for NXT. That's you can have other people holding the world title in NXT. Sol Ruca is the NXT women's division at this point. She's going to have a major title in WWE very quickly. I don't think it kills it. I mean, 10, 15 years ago it might have. But I mean, how many times has Charlotte Flair come back from like devastating knee issues? So, hey, listen, it sucks that it happened. Best finisher in WWE, period. Male or female.
It looks good. It's fun. It's a little flippy doodad. But yeah, again, obviously.
I love that she called it that too, on air. She was like, "Yeah, I love my flippy doodad."
Man, that's crazy. It's just so good. Such good writing.
Soul Snatcher is such a great name for a finisher too.
I'd probably choose that one actually.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. Hopefully the timetable is soon for Sol Ruca to come back, as well as everybody else that's just currently on the shelf. But speaking of someone who should be placed on one, maybe. Not just for hey man, we don't need you right now. Jey Uso getting a win in this Battle Royal after the vacated world title was announced. It was going to be Battle Royal that determined CM Punk's opponent at Saturday night's main event. And boy, oh boy, are people pissed.
They know yeet.
They know yeet indeed. The face down that happened afterward was comical. Just Jey Uso's entire career is kind of laughable at this point. Now reporting that Jey Uso has the 3 most disliked WWE YouTube videos of all time. And I have them right here. On top of the Battle Royal win this past Monday, which currently sits at, let me try and pull it up really quick. Let's see, 88,000 dislikes to 15,000 likes on that one. The second video is right now is Jey Uso beating Gunther at WrestleMania 41. Or sorry, I think it's just the build-up for it. Sorry, one more. Jey Uso shuts down Gunther after a 1-minute win over Austin Theory. That's this number 2. That one has 90,000 dislikes to 17,000 likes. And then, of course, the number 1 is Gunther losing to Jey Uso at night 1. That is 113,000 dislikes. 113,000 to 45 likes. 45,000 likes.
Wonder why they're going to turn him heel.
Is that the route, though? Is that what we're looking at?
He threw his brother out of the Battle Royal.
Okay.
Yes, this is the route. He's taking Roman Reigns' advice over his brother's advice. He wants to be Roman Reigns now.
Now, again, would probably be the right way to go, but is WWE going to see all the children in the crowd yeeting, buying yeet t-shirts, buying yeet sunglasses, and just go, nah, we don't want any more of that money.
You need to.
Yeet. Well, yes, they need to. How often do they do what they need to do? They don't do that. So I don't know if it's going to be a full-on head-nose dive into heeldom, but there can be some inklings of that. Again, just on paper. I don't. If you take away Punk and Uso actually being in it, you have what was a face, and like I said, they're kind of manipulating what Jey Uso is going to be right now. They have a face in Uso, and they have a face in Punk going up against each other. I just don't see the benefit of that. Again, and then on top of it, one is just head and shoulders cheered for and loved, and just loved way more than the other is right now. We know if they get the win over that person, it's one of those things where, well, that wasn't a competition that we knew was even going to be fair, or like we knew it was going to be one-sided. And if the other person does win, they're going to be pissed to all hell. So I don't see really what the benefit is here of Punk versus Uso at Saturday night's main event for this world title. Should have went to Dom. It should have went to LA Knight. Should have went to Styles. Should have went to anyone that could actually draw asses in seats other than an entrance merchant.
After Perth, it would have been a nice time to capitalize on the Styles thing. Although now you got AJ Lee, the tag team champions.
Yeah, AJ and then Dragon Lee. AJ Styles.
Everybody's calling it AJ Lee.
It's so stupid.
Everybody's calling it AJ Lee.
Dumb.
It's so bad.
Yeah, that's not a good look. But yeah, overall, just confusion. I again, just if a couple years, like if 2011 Punk was in this situation, you think he's okay with this? I don't. Again, he's more than okay with anything now, just because he doesn't want to get in trouble anymore and just keep getting paid. So whatever, keep going. Keep put the head down, just keep moving forward. There you go, Punky. Well, let's see. Speaking of all the logic that just is confusing the all hell out of me right now, WWE reporting, or not reporting, but WWE and some people are inkling that they're using this non-compete on Andrade to get him back. So follow me here. You fire him, and then in order to do that, you watch him go up on your competition, and then now you invoke this non-compete, and then now you want to think that's going to keep him in your building, the place he wants to leave, and already reported saying he was. I don't understand. Can you make this make sense to me?
Why is he frustrated? First off, you ain't a main eventer.
He thinks he is.
Therein lies the problem. You're not in CMLL or AAA anymore, my friend. Like, even when you're at AEW, you weren't the star. And you got pissed off and left there and went back to WWE. Then WWE, granted, had a great series with Carmella. Great series with Carmella. But after that, you couldn't even take the belt off of a lackadaisical Intercontinental Championship run by LA Knight, for God's sakes.
Yeah. So I'm confused as all hell. I don't know.
It's just WWE being WWE. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Again,
let him go to AEW. He's not going to do squat there.
Yeah. Oh, again, based on that logic, it doesn't sound like he'll do anything anywhere. So I felt as though, again, let him go to AEW because then
TNA could be a champion.
I mean, we could be champion. We could be tag champions there.
I couldn't beat the Hardys.
We definitely could.
I'd
shoot on him. I'd shoot on that old man.
I might take a. If we kept Matt in the ring, we could beat him.
Probably, yeah.
Jeff, no.
All you gotta do is roll out of the way for the swanton. As he puts all of his, like, he's just gonna land on you.
Yeah, his swanton has gotten more brutal.
Yeah, he just lands all of his weight on you now.
Every single ounce of it. Every ounce.
R.I.P. anyone's lungs after that, yeah. What do we got, Scotty?
Speaking of non-compete, did you guys see this week that Samantha Irvin said that she still has a year left?
Yeah,
on
one
her
down,
non-compete?
1 year to go. That was even crazier. I don't even know how this holds up in court at this point. David Otunga even brought that up too. Like, this is crazy. Like, all these non-competes in the year 2025 is bonkers.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly that. Just read before you sign, pal.
Have some balls and fight it.
That too. That would be the case too. Well, kind of a guy who was kind of fighting the system, which case. Did you catch anything from Karrion Killer Kross's documentary that debuted, of course, after Raw went on air, which I've kind of pulled back. I retracted my initial thought when I was kind of all pissed off. I was more mad at losing in fantasy that day, so I was all mad. I was like, he's not under WWE contract, but he's gonna wait until after Raw to debut it. Well, exactly that. WWE fandom and fan people that are going to be like, something's on during Raw? Can't watch that. Raw's on. So this wasn't the worst logic there in terms of, hey, let me just wait until after Raw, then I'll go throw it up on YouTube. You let these people go from one place to the other without having to do it at the same time. Whichever. The documentary itself wasn't all too bad. About an hour, 25 minutes long. Shot pretty decent. For the first, in my opinion, first 40, 45 minutes is kind of like a good intro, kind of a nice, independent wrestling for dummies, like kind of giving you an intro there. Interview with Vincent and Dutch from The Righteous. Then we see an informal interview with Darby Allin later on as well. But then Karrion, again, I don't know, spoiler, but whatever. He kind of goes in on this metaphor of himself and Moby Dick, that he is both Ishmael and see how much I paid attention both in high school and in this documentary. Ahab is the other character in Moby Dick. So he makes the comparison of himself and talks about his WWE experience and then falling out with the contract in the terms in the tale of Moby Dick. So he's like, Ahab didn't read into his contract that his siren wasn't also going to get signed. So, making the instance that, of course, he was getting the talks, kind of basically just sort of jerking him around, and then, he going out there saying he can kind of bet on himself. So I thought it was pretty well put together. I would definitely take the time to watch it. It kind of gives you that, a little bit here and there still, like, is it work? Is it not? At this point, the way they kind of talked about WWE, that wasn't a work, but I think the door is still open for him to kind of come back, if that makes sense. But I think he would be better suited just about anywhere else. So that was my thoughts on the documentary and himself.
Did you see his indie highlight from over the weekend?
When he threw the gal up into the ceiling? Yeah, that was good.
That was good stuff. That was good
stuff right there.
Yeah, good thing there wasn't anything up above that.
They kind of move so you can see that she gets right directly into the center of the square. But yeah, again, they could have been
Circle got the square.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hollywood Squares reference. I'm an old man. Shut up.
Goes in the square hole. Where does this triangle go? It goes in the square hole. But yes, exactly. The Karrion Kross, the documentary, kind of throws it. In my mind, what again, speaking of factions, put the Righteous, Killer Kross, and Darby Allin all in one against the Death Riders. Okay, I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed to it. Could be some sort of writing on the wall. And I also did like the. Go ahead.
Whatever Dalton Castle and the Outrunners faction is, I love that.
There we go. There you go. Yeah, that's fantastic. The idea when he was sitting there, he goes, Karrion and Killer are two different people. They're two different characters, and he goes in on that too. That's kind of cool. 100%. And last one, really quick. They have some kind of extended interactions between himself and a couple fans, and all of which are just awesome to see. Awesome to see. There's one fan. She goes, "Yeah, I was just in town visiting my sister. Had no idea you were here. Bought a ticket to come to this expo, and she just so happened to have all her artwork that she's been fan drawing of Karrion and Boudreaux. So Scarlett Boudreaux. Again, just really cool. I would take the time to kind of watch it, even if you're not going to watch the whole thing. Maybe catch some highlights, but it was pretty good, pretty well put together.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. I might do that.
Yeah. Finally, just really quick one. I had in here. I threw it in just right now. Dr. Squatch, partnered with WWE. We got some new soap and deodorant. We got some Stone Cold soap and some Rey Mysterio deodorant. What wrestler would you like to smell like? Simply.
Bastion Booger.
There we go. Who was the guy? There's a couple for sure that would make definitely wouldn't wash their gear. Was it Rikishi wouldn't wash his gear sometimes, or just straight up wouldn't wipe his ass during the
Brody?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rikishi did that sometimes too. Yeah.
Sure.
Probably had some caca on there at the end, so yeah, that could happen. I don't know.
That's a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah, that's a big old ass. I tell you that much.
He probably grabbed the whole roll.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm actually being serious, without sounding creepy, I probably would want to smell like one of the gals, because naturally the gals probably put on better perfume, and I know there is that.
No. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. First off, anybody who doesn't want to smell like Big E Styles.
Okay. All right.
Grayson Waller probably would have a great scent just because he looks like that kind of dude.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Corey Graves is just going to smell like metal.
Yeah.
metal and desperation.
If he had a chain wallet, I wouldn't put it past him. Just
I'm 100.
If he hides that,
Have you never watched? Wait. Have you never watched NXT with him in it?
When he walks down to the ring.
Yeah, he's got a chain.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah.
Like a Velcro chain wallet in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's got like a Slipknot wallet.
I mean, Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, he's got some class to him. I wouldn't put past him. Probably put some good stuff.
The Macho Man's is just
JR just smells like barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Macho Man's is pure musk with a hint of cocaine.
Oh. Well, don't like cocaine, just like the smell of it. Well, when we return, folks, we're going to go ahead and do our best of the week. And, of course, our top 5 most overrated wrestlers right there in Sky's World when we return.
More like 10.
Right here on Back on Wrestling.
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments, and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation, or to purchase a framed Naked Clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go. Psst.
Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that'll have you craving more? Taco Bell.
All right, can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco.
De nada.
Good. Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with no gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
And here we are, folks, here in session number 3, ready to rock and roll. Bad Karma Wrestling in the building.
Tyler
We have, of
smells
course.
like
Yeah, we were just going over
Tripod.
smells over the break. We were just doing who smells like what this past 2 minutes. Oh man.
I'd have to ask Emily.
Oh my. Well, we'll have to do that over on Blow the Whistle. We'll keep that over there. Because this is Bad Karma Wrestling over here. Is that what we're doing now for Off the Rails? Yeah.
My scent is diabetes, just so everybody knows.
The word overrated is defined as rated or valued too highly. And that is what we will be doing here, folks. Giving our top 5, maybe even our top 10 most overrated wrestlers of all time. Scotty threw this out to us yesterday. Again, of all time, not just in WWE, not just in AEW, not just in WCW, ECW, whatever. Of all time. Current day, modern day, past years.
I went super current. I don't know why, but I did.
I think I went pretty mixed.
Good for you.
Again, I kind of made mention of it earlier. Kind of a couple of early on old school guys in my mind get more of the benefit. But
I just had one pop into my head.
Oh.
Damn it.
That's okay. You can always write it down. You can always throw it in there as your honorable mentions. But how do we want to attack this? Do we want to go one person gives out their whole list all at once, or are we gonna go back and forth? How do we wanna...
We can go back and forth if you want.
Okay. Well, I'll go and start off with this one I had at my 5. Yeah, I'll start off at my 5, and then I'll give out my honorable mentions later. This is the only one I think we had that was shared that I officially wrote down. I have the Ultimate Warrior on mine.
So do I.
Yeah. For good reason. I mean, in-ring skills, mic skills, if you like loud
and
cocaine
snorts.
addicts.
Grunts and snorts.
Yeah, if you're into that, then that's fine. Yeah, but again, just more...
In his own mind, he was saying sentences.
More again of like, it benefited from the time, like, that character isn't getting over today. Like, and a lot of those characters aren't getting over today, obviously. But just like the super... I guess it was the Martian? Or I don't even know. He's just from outer... Yeah, Spirit of the Warrior came into fruition right in front of us, and that was that. So, I don't know. I can't point out to you one match that was like, oh, wow, can't wait to watch an Ultimate Warrior match. So, yeah.
Frankie's questioning that.
Sure, why?
Ultimate
Frank?
Warrior wouldn't get over now.
No. No.
I'm just saying all these gimmicks from the 80s,
the want of a professional wrestling fan has changed dramatically from the 80s and 90s to what it is now.
Like, obviously, the template back in the day was like, oh, you have an occupation? Okay, now that's a wrestling game. Oh, you're a dentist?
Dude, the dumpster Drosy!
Yeah. Macho Man
Macho
would
could
probably be
go.
over. Yeah, exactly. Macho Man could go. He could actually have matches with Ricky Steamboat and probably have a good match with Flair.
He'd be way more over than Hogan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you would. But
And
there you go.
And he is right now because, whatever.
Yeah, that's literally what I wrote down in my notes. I just have all hype, no in-ring skill, just a psycho, both in-ring and out of the ring.
I got another one that you just described.
Go for it.
Goldberg.
That he was definitely a consideration.
Goldberg is
He would have been definitely in my honorable mentions for sure. Again, just one of those. And how about him kind of working his way back into the ether, into the news? I think the quote was
he betting on stuff?
No, he was not. He was not. He's not currently under investigation for betting or giving out tips on the endings of WWE matches for the DraftKings pools or whatever. But I think the quote was, paraphrasing, yeah, they let some chick in NXT break my streak. Obviously referring to Asuka, and then that kind of, like I said, that resurged an online
That's almost
insanity.
as bad as Frankie going broad.
Yeah. So yeah, that little side comment sparked huge outrage over just Asuka and her ability, just how she would wrestle circles around him if she could. I don't think does Goldberg.
He can't go 5 minutes without being blown up. What are you talking about?
Could Goldberg lace Asuka's boots? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
100% no.
I don't think so. But yeah, Ultimate Warrior Goldberg for yours. What I can go back. I'll go back to another one. Let's see. I'm gonna go with JBL. I got JBL on here.
Interesting.
Mike's skills. Did he accomplish the job of was he an annoying heel? Sure, but he also, if you really go back and watch those, he had go home heat. No one wanted him to be world heavyweight champion. And my best quote, my favorite quote was Paul Heyman. He said he one night stand. The only reason you were a champion for a year was because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. And it's that there is definitely some truth to that. Where Triple H did not want to be the undisputed world heavyweight champion. That's why they split the titles and split them into two different brands. So, yeah, does he get that ride? Does he get that push? And you go back to just like, is the APA that good of a tag team?
They're a good shtick.
They were a good gimmick. But again, in ring, they were bounty hunters. Anytime Vince McMahon had a problem with somebody, you faced JBL and he shot and he beat the hell out of you in the ring. Yeah. so that was the thing. Fair. And he was again, on top of that, bully revisionist history. Don't listen to his podcast when he's telling you about Don Callis and his interactions with him. Remember, Joey Styles beat up JBL. Just gonna throw that out there. What's your next one that you got?
As much as I hate to do this, Bo Dallas and the Wyatt Six.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Haven't done anything.
Damn it.
Haven't done anything. Riding the coattails of his dead brother.
Quit trying to be your brother. Just stop trying to be your brother. Make this character its own.
Yeah, no, that's the best way. Try and be original, but it's kind of tough when we've seen, versions of this before where they can control the weather and they control the minds and sending, vignettes and tapes of like, oh my God, speaking in riddles. Like, we don't need that. They don't care. It's just, we don't need that. Yeah. You're not scary. You're not menacing. You're just playing Halloween.
You've got more scarier people behind you than you do with you.
Yeah. Uncle Howdy. Kind of another monster on my end. I got Kane on here.
Interesting.
By himself or as a world champion was never must-see television in my mind. In that time when like 2009, 2010, when he was the world heavyweight champion, ECW world heavyweight champion, like, he was never once did I hear, oh boy, can't wait for that Kane match. It just never happened. So, yes, as a tag team, as a duo, as a comedy gimmick, fun. Him and RVD, him and Daniel Bryan as the, with that yes couple back and forth. Fine. Him and every combination with a woman, because he's had like 11 different girlfriends on WWE. Fine. But when it came to give him the title, make him the main event star, boring. Corporate Kane was boring. It was. So I got nothing really for him. other than the face reveal, which even then some are just like, why the hell did you do
stupid.
that? Yeah, there you go, right? My case exactly.
That was stupid. He should have had scars, blah, 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 blah.
But all he has is a little tuft of hair on the back of his head and just some burnt, like smear, like eyeliner. So, yeah, I don't. Yeah, again, in terms of like my last comparison, when you're really going through like the top tier guys, Kane isn't your first round. You're gonna go Michaels, Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker. You're gonna say like close to 10 to 15 names before you probably get to Kane. That's just me.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Okay. What's your next guy? Who's your next guy?
Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, I am not opposed to it. Not opposed to it. This has been a weird and wonky title run. Not necessarily needed.
Both of them have been weird and wonky.
Okay. Yeah.
He hasn't faced other than McIntyre, he hasn't faced a legit dude.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's rerun Solo again. What?
Yeah, it's been lackluster. The only thing in my mind that really was good was his heel time, and he doesn't want to be a heel anymore. So I just don't. I don't know really what else to do with Cody other than, well, you're just gonna get cookie cutter, nice guy. I'm for America. Take your vitamins and say your prayers. And
he and Nick Aldis need to get into a suit match. They both style.
Yeah. Speaking of, I think didn't Nick Aldis extend his contract?
I think so.
I think Nick Aldis did, and on a different note, Nigel McGuinness also extended with AEW.
Nice.
So good for the British guys. There you go. I'll go with my next one. I think this is a layup. The Miz. Easily.
I highly disagree.
Oh, you are joking. Worst WWE champion of all time. Not even close. I would put the title on David Arquette before I would put The Miz back in the title picture again. The Miz was the embodiment of everything that was kind of wrong at that time. Just every time The Miz came to play turned on, you want it was the very next thing from me? Click, change the channel. Easy as that. No feuds worth a shit. No matches worth a shit. Mike Skills, again, that same deal of like, does he do that job of like, oh, he kind of gets annoying? Yeah, a lot of people can do that. It's go home heat. I don't want him now. Didn't want him then. He sucks now. He'll suck forever. The Miz, you're bad. Overrated.
You're bad.
I don't know. Again, I'm in that mindset of you're probably not going to be able to convince me. Can you do your best to try and put out one positive?
I mean, here's my thing. And
tries to take claim for Daniel Bryan.
Here, once again, I will say this. As a world champion, I may agree with you. I don't believe he should have ever been a world champion.
Never.
But every person that he has worked with has gotten over after him, after splitting away from him.
Is that due to him?
It's got to be some kind of heat. Every new person that comes into WWE has had their first, before Dominic was there, had their first match with The Miz. I mean, I understand where you're coming from as far as a world title guy. I get that. But as far as a worker, I think he's...
working, yeah, again, I won't put it past him. Again, does his work, does his matches, like, excite me? No. Is he a good worker? I can agree with that to the point where he can get... Is he going to go from A to B and not try and get his stuff over and step on anybody's toes? I think he's a good company man, yes. He's been one of the best company men. Do I want to see that as... on the front picture of my program, am I going to spend extra money for The Miz? Never. No.
That's fair. On your side of it, I don't. I think he's one of the more underrated guys.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's just me.
And the day when people, and they're already doing
He's
it
a future
now,
Hall of Famer.
That's bonkers. That is insane.
You can say
that
it's
is
bonkers.
Insane.
Okay, he's one of two-time Grand
That
Slam.
doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
It does.
Well, he missed on a couple other titles.
It doesn't matter to you, and I get that.
It's so manufactured.
But
so
he is one of two
stupid.
guys that is a two-time
Oh,
Triple Crown
so
winner.
is he better than Stone Cold? Because Stone Cold isn't a Grand Slam champion. Is he better than The Rock? The Rock isn't a Grand Slam champion.
No, but he's a
I'm not saying
certified
that.
Hall of Famer.
Okay.
And
But he's a
deserves
Hall
to
of
be.
Famer.
That's So is Coco Beware. So
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted on which one I want to do next.
Go for it.
Screw it. LA Knight.
Ooh, wow.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I actually liked wrestling back in the day. I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call anybody from back in the day because it was a different style, a different time, overrated unless they put a title on the person and I went, what? No, all the guys back in the day earned their titles. Earned them. Once again, great mic skills, but very repetitive as well. Although he has gotten a little better recently with some of his slanders towards others.
Yeah.
But still, in the ring, it's robotic to me. I don't see anything new. I don't see him doing any new move sets. It's the same thing over and 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 over. It's what's been so great about Cena matches lately. He's busting out all this stuff from other people, and I'm like,
just cosplaying.
It's nice. It's
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his U.S. title reign sucked.
It definitely is a damper when everyone's rooting for him and all these opportunities come up and he's just
he can't get over.
They won't let him win. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Yeah, I mean, again, in terms of the crowd wants this, the crowd wants that. Oh, completely unrelated. I don't know how this came up into my brain just now. In terms of, like, I guess, because one person got replaced, the whole idea of Killer, Karrion Kross's gimmick being kind of handed over to Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I did. My favorite was Gregory Helms. He does this all the time now. When stuff pops up, he just goes, "What's the connection? Why would you do this?" And it's just Zelina Vega and Aleister Black. It's like, well, yeah, he's obviously trolling the people that would actually feel that way. So there you go. Side tangent there.
Kudos to Aleister Black for bringing back the fireball too.
Yeah,
he's a wizard.
There we go.
Honorable mentions?
Honorable mention for me because I kind of have a big one.
I'm gonna run through mine. Once you.
I just have the entire NWO. No, that's my honorable mention is the entire NWO. Nash, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall.
I don't necessarily not like that.
Whatever, X-Pac.
X-Pac.
Everyone basically besides Shawn Michaels, which was, again, the extension later on in WWE, but the NWO, all those guys, again, kind of like we were joking earlier with the Don
Are
Callis
you throwing
family.
Hogan in there too?
Oh, of course.
Hell yeah, baby, let's go!
Hogan's got to be in there for the idea of just like, if you really go back, yeah, okay. Is he the mascot for pro wrestling? Yes, but shoved down our throats, in-ring skills awful.
Who was it that said he wouldn't know a arm bar from a hip toss or something like that? It's just like, it's so good. It's so good.
I don't know. But yeah, exactly that. Where, try and name me a Kevin Nash match that doesn't suck balls. Again, Scott Hall, same instance where, even if you want to just get into it, they all had just burial matches, every which one of them. And again, just, X-Pac kind of just there. He's kind of their drunk little mascot run around that they get to laugh at. And Shawn Michaels was probably the plug for him back in the day. And, well, Hunter's just a big nose idiot. So I'll throw him in there because he's just part of the clique. So, yeah, that's it. That's my. Oh, Bischoff for sure. This is again the NWO in my mind. I've said it before, where I think they're just kind of an overhyped like clothing company at this point. Because the only time I saw them or really cared was just NWO shirt. That's it. That's all you really get to see. And anytime they were just like didn't want to deal with a guy or didn't really want to necessarily put him over in the right way, there's hey, you want to join the NWO? Yeah, sure, we'll join the oversized NWO and just still fall to the wayside. So it's basically what happened with everybody else there. And then my last one. You're not going to like it. I just put kind of a general anyone from black and white television. Kind of those things where you're like, oh, you got to watch Vern Gagne. You got to watch.
There's a difference between black and white television and I'm not saying all of it's great. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here. Listen,
like, oh, man, Gorgeous George is in town.
I don't want to see a 15-minute chin lock. No. 100% no. But there are some matches in the archives that bear fruit.
Yeah.
Von Erichs versus Freebird strap match. Let's go.
Exactly. We go down again. We can. There's not zero matches that are good from back in the day, but again, there's also just like for everyone, she's like, oh man, Jerry Lawler was the best. Really? Was he that good? I mean, just a pile driver here and a pile driver there and a headlock here. That was good enough to keep Memphis intrigued.
Listen. Shoulder strap. Buddy.
Oh, my apologies. The shoulder,
and the right. And the right. Too.
Okay, gotcha. Name me a match.
Bruno Sammartino versus Bob Backlund.
Okay, that's probably fair.
Bam! Let's go.
That one's good. No. My God, I still got my number one, which I even did made mention to. But go ahead. I've been going on. Like, give you a couple more.
I'll just go through my honorable mentions. Fraxium.
Ooh, wow.
Fraxium.
That one's just a direct shot.
Fraxium.
That one's just a direct shot.
I'm just saying.
If you did put money on it, it'd probably be like minus 225.
I'm just saying.
That would have been a.
Fraxium.
He's got Fraxium up there.
He just.
Oh, I'm not done.
And he ain't even done. Folks.
What did he do other than
Andrade?
Okay, fair.
Andrade. Moxley, for my personal opinion, Moxley.
I can see if you're. I see the arguments all the time. Again, where. Is it again same argument? Is it the best fighting style? No. Is it the most interesting matches? No.
His promos, few and far between.
Yes,
are good. His
promo, I like his the psychology of it that he kind of brings to it. Again, does his execution of a match hit every single time? No, but I will continue to say that yes, he is the Harley Race of AEW.
I already said. Did I say Rusev?
No, you did not.
Rusev.
There you go.
Blake Monroe.
Okay.
And then Lyra Valkyria.
Ooh, okay.
Give me a match where she's been anywhere near good. I disagree. What?
No. Sorry.
No.
Sorry. Nia carried that.
100%. No, it was trash.
I'm not going to agree with that one. I'm sure there's some Lyra Valkyrie matches that I'm sure that would be fine.
Maybe her last match with Becky, but that's about it.
The past things I've seen besides the Becky Lynch match was basically everything besides that match was like good on my radar. So yeah,
Rocks carried that.
Gotcha. Do you still have your number one?
I absolutely can now. That's all mine. To me.
I got one more.
I think my number one would probably be Cody.
Okay. I got one more.
Go
my
ahead.
final one is simply he's the pencil right now. Triple H in ring and his booking awful. The definition of sniff the right crack, and just kind of benefited ever since. Yes. In-ring career, No, not one of the best heels. No. Constantly burying a bunch of talent that could have been way better than him. Always having that fear that someone was going to be bigger than him, and clearly was seen every single time. His insecurities were very much on display. Doesn't get enough flack for basically causing China's depression, which would have automatically led to her dying eventually, and then takes too much credit in the Montreal screw job. So a lot of things in my mind that Triple H just gets overlooked for, and again, very much overblown because, Attitude Era, D-Generation X. Again, I'm watching those back on Netflix. They're not hitting the same. They are simply not hitting the same. Revisionist history very much on display. So again, Triple H, again, just the definition of right place, right time, sniffing the right crack. That's all I got on that one. Yeah. I'm not hearing any counters, so.
I'm not shocked. This is what Nick does.
Tell the truth? Yeah, I know.
He buries WWE guys. And that's fine. That's Nick. That's what Nick likes to do. He does not like WWE. We all know that. I would say DX wasn't DX until Triple H took over. Had one of the biggest pops of all time coming back from injury, and no one had ever come back from a quad injury, ever. I mean, everybody's
countless talent. Booker T could have been a bigger star.
So did John Cena.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
Don't worry.
Let's call a spade a spade.
He was in my crosshairs on this one too. Don't worry. But for the obvious reasons, right now, I didn't want to go too hard on it.
I mean, it is what it is. That's your opinion.
I could have sat here and give you an account for Roman Reigns, why he's overrated.
The fact that he can't cut a promo.
I mean, the fact that he was shoved down our throats for 8 straight WrestleManias, and then just now, finally, that he's somewhat over with the crowd, naturally.
It happens.
I guess so. I mean, yeah.
Listen,
when you're tortured and beaten into the ground, yeah, after a while, you start, like, what was that called?
At the end of the day,
you start identifying with your captors. That's kind of what happened.
Stockholm Syndrome.
There you go, yeah.
At the end of the day, we're going to disagree. As long as we agree that Fraxium is overrated, we're good.
I'm not saying no. Just jump around.
They're jumping beans.
They're just is it a house of pain, or they just jump around?
Jump around.
Oh man. All right, let's wrap up with our best of the week. I gotta get out of here soon. Best of the week. I'm gonna go ahead and start off first. I think I went last time. I'm gonna go ahead and head on down south to a little car rental, or a little car salesman by the name of Marco Stunt.
Oh my God! I saw that and lost my stuff.
Mr. Fun Size Marco Stunt is back in the ether. He's back online. He is not in the wrestling realm. He has retired as of last year. Kind of got a little bit in the algorithm when Jurassic Express came back. He put up some pictures like, huh? Maybe. But no, he is in Mississippi. He's selling some cars, making an honest living down there. Put up a fun little promo, little video online. And it's just cool. It's fun. Again, a guy like that, you clearly see why he's not going to get the WrestleMania moment. He's hit his ceiling. And that's fine. Again, I think this is the perfect realm for him. So, Marco Stunt, shout out to you. You're going to be our best of the week in my mind for sure. Go sell some cars, my guy. Go get that commission. Go make that money. You got anything for your best of the week there, kiddo?
Nobody deserves this.
Oh, wow. Bad week.
It was a crap week.
Bad week.
Crap week.
Wow.
Crap.
Man. Bad. That's okay.
Wait. Can I give a sarcastic one?
Sure.
Perth, Australia for a 3-day attendance of 40,000.
Okay, there you go.
Yikes.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that kind of puts a little damper just thinking about it too, just like hopefully wrestling is a bigger outcome for next time. You want bigger crowds just for anything. So
They were at capacity, dude.
oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a small venue.
Oh okay. Gotcha.
I believe.
I think it was only like 11,000 or so.
Yeah, it was a small
in the
venue.
stadium.
Okay,
Like,
then they
actual just seating.
shoot for the stars. Go for a 20K, 30,000 person venue. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, your best of the week there.
Worst of the week is David Dykstra for some of the worst overrated takes I've ever seen. But best of the week, Tsar Ilya Dragunov is back, wins the U.S. title. Triple GPT had the exact right script from AI to give us Ilya Dragunov's return and have him win the title day one. So that was Friday.
Somewhere Carmelo Hayes is just going, been asking for this for 3 weeks. Just walks right in and gets it and done in a day. Cool. Asking for this for months, for weeks, for years.
Triple GPT.
One day.
He had a good script on Friday, so.
Anything there, Frankie, for your best of the week there, kiddo?
Was that Brian Breaker spearing Seth? Was that this week? Was that
was last week.
Last Monday?
That was last week.
Oh, then yeah, I have nothing. I'm with David. I have nothing. Ilya, I'm with Ilya with Scotty.
Oh, God.
No, I texted Nick from the bar. I was so excited that Ilya Dragunov.
I'm not going to yell at you guys. I'm not going to yell at you guys per se. However, with almost like 12, 13, 14 hours of wrestling a week, you guys can't come up with one person. I'm not gonna hold your feet to the fire, but I think we can do a little bit better
Ilya's
next time.
neck tattoo. I like it. It's good stuff. It's sick.
Oh, for Dragunov? Yeah. Someone was on that. Then they also said they want his beard back, or it was his goatee. Yeah, they want the goatee back. Pat got his panties back. He's back in his underoos.
I did.
Pack is back in those undies, baby.
I did see that. I don't know how I feel about the black socks though. That was like he's got the black calf socks. I was like, all right, are we just gonna go straight old school with it now?
Maybe. Well, there you have it, folks. Our best of the week, our top 5 most overrated. Well, turn into top 20 almost, but basically anyone that Scotty liked. Or go ahead and go.
Well, I mean, if Scotty wasn't such a mark, it wouldn't be so easy.
It helps. Well, there you go. There's the yin and the yang right there. Like I said, you get
Mark.
Yeah, and then the guy that'll point out all the flaws.
The guys that,
So there you have it, folks. Any other final thoughts, questions, concerns before we head on out of here?
No.
Oh, man. Well, another solid week in the books, folks. As we always do, we will recap, we'll preview, whatever it is, whatever's coming up here in the wrestling realm. If it happened in a ring, we're probably going to talk about it. So for everyone here, Bad Karma Wrestling, we're going to go ahead and sign out. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.